It has been just days. 2 women were gunned down outside a church in Ames.
Last week, police confirmed this was a domestic violence incident and the suspect had been harassing one of the victims following a breakup. Local 5's Mary Sugden took a deeper look into Iowa's domestic violence trends and joins us with what she uncovered.
Yes, Stephanie and Samantha, more than a third of all women killed by domestic violence in Iowa were killed as they were in the process of leaving their abuser. Now, that's according to the Iowa Attorney General's Crime Assistance Division. And I spoke with that office, which says there's a major federal loophole that needs to change to prevent future tragedies like what happened in Ames.
The Story County Sheriff's Office says Eden Montang and Jonathan Whitlatch had recently broken up, an event that likely led to him tracking her down and shooting and killing her and her friend Vivian Flores.
My guess is somebody in that man's life knew about his anger, knew about how he felt about Eden, about the ending of the relationship. And it's at that time that we as the public, as friends and family, need to step up and notify people.
Looking at data compiled by the Crime Victim Assistance Division in the Iowa Attorney General's office, in 54% of Iowa's domestic violence homicides, a gun was the killer's weapon.
That doesn't even count the number of times that the batterer would use the gun simply to threaten or intimidate.
Sandy Tippett-Murphy, Division Director of the Crime Assistance Division, says a federal loophole, commonly referred to as the boyfriend loophole, is a concerning gap. Federal law prohibits domestic abusers from having guns and ammunition, but only if they've been married to, lived with, or have a child with the victim.
So if there is a domestic violence conviction or a protection order, but unfortunately the relationship involved is a boyfriend-girlfriend, the federal prohibition on firearms does not apply to that situation.
In the last session in D.C., there was an effort by lawmakers to close this loophole. It fell short, which is why advocates are pushing for change on the local or state level to prevent abusers falling through the cracks.
We don't have a consistent way of getting that vital information to the people who need it to make those kinds of decisions.
And the office tells me this change could mean ensuring judges have the full criminal history before they set bond, meaning the condition of their release could be turning over their weapons. But advocates say that also means there needs to be some type of verification that when that person turns in their guns and punishment if they don't. Now, if you or someone you know needs help, we have the number for the statewide hotline on your screen. You can also text Iowa Help to 20121. Mary Sugden, Local 5 News. We are Iowa.